All right, I want to talk to you today a little bit about, it's kind of a combination about the Beretta PX4 Storm. This is the subcompact, and the Viridian laser light combo, and then the hidden hybrid holster. That's primarily what I want to talk about. Now, the first thing I want to talk about the holster is I really like the sturdiness and the feel of it. It's very comfortable to wear. Everything is flush on the back. So real comfortable to wear. I've carried not another hybrid, but I had the VersaClip, and it does not work well with this configuration with the laser and the gun. So I had to find something else, and I really do like this one. One thing I want to show first is the ECR functionality on the holster. One of the enhancements that you can get is this little magnet here, and it reads off of the laser. So what that allows you to do is when you pull out, it will start the laser or the light automatically just on extraction, and then obviously you can cycle through different settings and how you want it to display. Most of the time I leave mine on with the strobe and the solid laser. It turns off again once you put it in. Also, one thing I really like too on this one is the grip, the space between the holster and the firearm. It allows me to get a good 3 fingers in there, and I don't have to worry about it jamming my fingers. So the spacing is really good, and the other thing is it doesn't overlap. It may be kind of hard to see, but it doesn't overlap on the ejection button, so there's no chance of the holster ejecting your clip. So that's a great feature. Like I mentioned, it's really comfortable. One of the other features I like also is the tuckable clips. So once this is seated and this is on a belt, you can actually tuck a shirt between the holster and the clip around the Kydex, and then again under the other one. So that was a real nice feature. You can obviously control the cant with different settings here on where you place the bolts. You can adjust the cant and how deep it sits within. Also the tensioning bolts for the retention. They've got these little rubber stoppers you can really crunch down or keep it a little bit looser depending on the feel and how tight you want it to be. I also like on the if we can get in there, the clearance for the sights. There's plenty of room for any custom sights you put on, so you don't have to worry about it catching on it. Some of the things I don't like about my configuration first is when I extract this, if you can hear it, there's a scratching sound, and what is happening is there's this bolt from the Viridian laser on the Kydex side, and it scratches, and it actually removes plastic from the Kydex. So this little bolt is just really rough textured, and it scrapes the plastic. Eventually it's going to wear a hole through it. If it was on the other side though, it would wear out the leather, so it's probably good where it's at, although I wish it had kind of a rounded fixture or feature on the bolt. Also, the holster itself was pretty pricey with the special configuration for the weapon, the ECR functionality. This was a little pricey, but I think it was worth it, so just a point to mention. The other thing about the holster is the color actually will wear, it can leave some marks on your undergarments, so you just want to be careful of that. It's not all of them, but just a few pair, so I don't know if it has to do with, maybe it was when it was first new, but it does kind of leave a little bit of color. One thing I also don't like about it is, if you hear this, it kind of makes a little bit of a rattling noise when you're walking, and it's something with the gun. It's not the holster, but there's something about the gun that makes that noise, and I just don't really like it that much. And the other thing on the laser is it's got a gasket at 2 different points, and what was happening is it was kind of sticking out, protruding a little bit down below the button, and it was grabbing on the leather and it actually had rolled out and broke. So I sent it back to Viridian, and they fixed it and replaced those for me and sent me a few extra batteries, which was a real nice feature. But they stand behind their products. I've been real happy with it. And I've got that fixed, and it's at now flush, and I haven't had any issues with it. So there was something initially wrong with it catching, but they seem to have resolved it this time around. And then the last thing about the holster, I've never tried the belt loops. I just always do these polymer clips, and I've been very happy with them. So definitely worth the upgrade on that. So hidden hybrid holster, it's got to be one of the best on the market. Really enjoy it. The PX4 Storm compact, love the feel of the gun, the size of the gun, how it shoots. It's amazingly accurate, and the Viridian laser, couldn't be happier with it to give you light and a point of reference at night. So really love this configuration. I think if you were to pick up this combination, you would be more than happy with it. All right, thanks.